this is my fridge full of Carter stuff. But yeah, there's not much, like, tell me you're on prep without telling me you're on prep. Also, don't mind the state of my hair because I'm just out of the gym and I haven't even had a shower yet. Yeah, pickles, prep. Like, so that's the chicken for tomorrow to be split into 3 meals. I'll do that later. And then that's my last chicken meal for today. So yeah, veg, chicken, 20 grams of chicken with veg. Oh shit. Oh yeah, these are life also. Just don't put that in. Egg whites. What else? That's really it. Peanut butter. So here, I have my meal plans here. So in case I missed out on anything, but like the oats are gone. Oats are gone. This is up to 200. Like I remember it off by heart now. But yeah, that meal is still around. And then it's 120 grams of chicken. Same. Oats are gone. I'm on no carbs at the moment. Then we have peanut butter, egg whites, frozen berries. That's training day. And then non-training day, it looks kind of the same. 3 eggs, 2 turkey rashers, avocado, chicken and veg, blueberries and egg whites. Yeah, I'm not on a lot of calories right now. I'm on like, do I say how much I'm on? I'm like, what's that face for? Okay, so training day I'm on 1100 and non-training day I'm on 1000. So that's extreme though. And Alan just dropped them on Friday, just gone, because the fat was not coming off my legs. So yeah, we really had to turn the screw. And since then I have noticed. So cardio went up on Friday and food came down. What else did he change? That's it really. I think that's the only thing he kind of changed. But yeah, no carbs. That's another big thing. So yeah, I always used to look forward to my oats, but they're gone. But it's only for a short period of time, so I'll be fine. Oh my God, do not put that in the video. Okay. But yeah, I was gonna meal prep, but there's not really much to. I don't know. Do you want to actually see my presses? Like nothing. Noodles, like they don't even do anything for me anymore. I need to get more eggs. I need to do another food shop. Carter's. I don't know how this is even surviving. I can't even have anything for him. Like it's bad. I just buy things at the time that he wants them. Like he has Cocoa Pops and Weetabix, and they are extremely tempting, but no. What have I got in here? Supplements and spices. And a whole lot, yeah. That's it. So I'm not really surviving off much at the moment, but I'm G.
How long has it been since your last competition?
First competition was in September 2021.
So your last competition was your first competition?
Yeah, last competition. So this is only my second one.
And how did you do in your first competition?
Came third. So did train bikini last time. Yeah, first competition was September 2021, and that was PCA, and that was trained bikini. So it's a little bit bigger and kind of more muscle mass and a little bit harder than bikini. So I was already too big for bikini, which I will take that. So yeah, I went to train bikini, that was then. And then I planned to do like 2 or 3 shows at the same time. But because of obviously COVID, we planned to do early 2021 and it just got pushed out. And then, so I did like 2, everything was closed. All the competitions were called off. So I did 2 photo shoots. Were they my first photo shoots? No, I done one previous, but these are my first solo photo shoots. So I think that was like the May and the June, and just push them out. So it was just to keep me in the game. Yeah. And then when it came to September, we did that first show, and then I think there was meant to be one like 2 weeks later or a week later, and then it was postponed and it was pushed out, and I went on holidays. And I went on holidays and enjoyed all the pizza and pasta. I was like, I just couldn't get my head back into it. Do you know what I mean? I'd like clocked out. I was like, oh, I'm done. I was prepping for 40 weeks. I know, I sound like Jesus.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I know. I know Jesus was 40 days and 40 nights. Anyway, 40, yeah. And I had 2 weeks off in that. So the week off after first shoot, and then I had a week off after the second shoot, I think like that, and I went down the country with the family. But then I jumped back in.
bring it all the way back.
Yeah.
How long have you been bodybuilding for?
Like bodybuilding, like training, I'm probably training about 12 years, I'd say, on and off. What age am I? 33. Probably started about 20, about 21, 22. But was always into sports and stuff, but never the gym. And then I went to Australia. That's what it was. I went to Australia. No, maybe it's less than. Probably like 10 or 11 years. Went to Australia, came back. One of the lads that I knew had set up like a personal training business. So me and one of the girls did 6 weeks with him. And we got lean. I was small, but I was lean. And it was great at the time. So then I went back to Australia and then just joined the gym when I went back. So, yeah, but like, I did Irish dancing for like 17 years, do you know what I mean? And I was always kind of sporty, tomboyish.
Yeah.
So, yeah, then I just fell in love with it. And then when I came back from Australia, I kept it up. And then I just ended up training with my girls and training my girls just because I was really into it. That was when I was, 22, 23. And then just kept it up. And then I did my course when I was probably like 25, 26. Because I was like, no, this is something that I actually really want to do, that I love. And then the bodybuilding side of things, trained, had Carter in 2019. And then I signed up with Alan the following year. I think it was August 2020. So I think that's when coaches were kind of getting bigger. And it was like the thing to get a coach. But you know what I mean? To structure your training and to work towards goals. So I think initially when I did the first kind of Zoom with him, he was like, what's the goal here? And I was like, because I always had competition in the back of my head, but I knew I wasn't mentally strong enough before that. Do you know what I mean? It was always there, but I was like, would I be able for the post-show? Like as I said, the mindset, the mentality side of things. And I wasn't 100% sure. So that's why I waited till then. And then so when we were having the Zoom, he was like, what is it? And I was like, right, competition, maybe, putting it out there. So then started with Alan in August 2020, and then come the following January, so January 2021, we were like, right, so that's when I started prep, thinking that I was going to compete maybe April, May, and then I got pushed out. So, yeah.
What's the difference between this prep and obviously your last prep was 40 weeks?
Yeah.
So that was intense, and obviously this one's a lot shorter. It's not very much shorter. It's a lot shorter.
17 weeks this one.
17 weeks, yeah. So less than half of your last prep. But has it been more difficult because you're that bit more competitive now? You know exactly what you want, or is it, more tough, kind of in a sense of change of exercises, diet, or what are you finding most difficult about this camp compared to the last one? Well, camp.
This one, camp.
Yeah.
This one's more intense. I don't know. There's just more riding on this one. Whereas the first one was for enjoyment. It was my first competition. Do you know what I mean? I'm still enjoying the whole process of this one, but this one it feels like compact compared to the last one. Like the last one, obviously 40 weeks, and then this one being 17. Like when you're at the start of the 17, you're like, yeah, it's a long way to go, but it flies in. So I just think this one, and last time it was kind of messing around, seeing what works, seeing what didn't work or doesn't work, and I was tracking macros then as well. So I think I had a bit more freedom. Whereas this one, I was like, no, I need to nail full plan like that. It's condensed into 17 weeks. I think 17 weeks is short. And moving up category. So from trained bikini, obviously up to figure, new posing. And I don't know, I just feel like I have a lot more to juggle in my life this time round. Whereas last time, it probably was as crazy. Like I felt like I was on the bike for the whole thing, but yeah, and I think not that Carter's difficult, he's not, but he's obviously a lot more mobile and he wants my attention a lot more. Do you know what I mean? And then with work stuff, that takes a lot of my time as well. I don't know, there's always something to be done, like. And it's not as if, I have an extra week, I have an extra this. It's not, it's 17 weeks, you're on fucking stage, like. So, yeah.
And is the goal eventually, the pro card? Is it the gold medal? Is it...
The pro card. Yeah. Don't know what next year is going to bring. Obviously, I have to see how this year goes. But then I'll be just sitting down, maybe off season, get a little bit bigger. But I'll think about that after show. So obviously we have this first show in 2.5 weeks, and then jumping off prep. And, well, not jumping off prep, but taking kind of like more relaxed 3 weeks. Then I'm away with Carter the last week of that 3 weeks, and then we're jumping back in for September. So it depends obviously how this year goes, and then we'll see. But yeah.
And
pro card.
Have you noticed a a difference since signing up with Alan? You signed up with Alan in 2020, was it?
2020, yeah. I didn't have a coach before Al, so, but yeah, no, he keeps me on the straight and narrow. I wouldn't go anybody else. I'm not saying anything else. No, I'm joking. But yeah, no, love Alan, love working with Alan. I just think he genuinely cares. Do you know what I mean? He kind of...
Like, do you still have the same goals that you wanted to reach?
They're just stronger. Yeah. They're just stronger because I obviously know what the competition and competing is like now. Whereas last time, not that I was going in blind, but I was kind of going in blind and didn't know what to expect. Whereas now I know what to expect. I know it's a different federation. It's muscle contest. But no, as I said, Alan keeps me on the straight and narrow. Yeah, he leaves no stone unturned. And like that, not that if I'm ever doubting myself, but he just says it like it is, basically. And it's just no bullshit. So, like, that keeps you in check, like.
And when you originally joined the gym back in Australia, because I know you said you did the 6 weeks here,
yeah,
and then you went to Australia, was the goal ever to be bodybuilding? Was it originally just starting off just getting good shape,
yeah,
fit, and then what
get strong?
What made the switch in your head go off, being like, I need to?
Because I was just interested in it, like, and I knew, like, there wasn't as many competing back then as there is now, but it was always there. I was always interested in it. And then it just feels like that's the progression, that's the natural progression of it. And I was like, no, I have to. Maybe in my 20s I did think about it. But like I said, I think the post show was the thing that I was scared about most. It was like going absolute like crazy with food, not being able to control it, the binging, that kind of shit. I was like, yeah, I have to wait until I feel like I'm absolutely ready. And I don't know whether it was to do with pregnancy and after, I don't know, I just felt stronger. And I was like, yeah, no. And it's now or never as well. Do you know what I mean? Like I first competed when I was what, 31? Yeah. So then like, I'm not too far off masters. Do you know what I mean? Like that guy, I think it's 35 and over. So yeah, it was now or never.
And to get on a bit more of a deeper level, what is bodybuilding to you? Because a lot of people see it as, you know, a mental kind of a game.
Yeah, mental challenge.
But there's a lot of people that will refer to it as like an art form. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I'm just thinking of it like it's like a solo sport. Do you know what I mean? Like it's not as if you can do it in teams or anything like that. But yeah, it is. It's sculpted in your body. It's you having control of it and doing what needs to get done. And obviously that's not just on prep, that's off season as well. So yeah, I see it as that. I see it as more like the mental side of things and really challenging yourself, and only you can do it. And it's your discipline that you build. It's how you speak to yourself. It's the hours and the commitment that you put in. You don't need to depend on anybody else. And just, yeah, not only physically stronger, but mentally stronger as well. Yeah.
I know you're worried, because you said obviously last time you were worried about the post-show kind of, you know.
Yeah, well, I discussed that with Alan before we even kind of set things in stone about competing, like, do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And he was there post-show as well. So, and you're as you're doing the prep, you do get more mentally stronger. Do you know what I mean? So then afterwards, yeah, you do have kind of breaks and you're like, and you want to press the fuck it button a little bit. But it's about having a plan after show and not just kind of going off and doing your own thing. Do you know what I mean? And it's just remember your discipline and remember like all the hours that you'd put in before. Not that you don't want to ruin it, but it's just you need structure again to go into off season or a growth phase or whatever your goal is after that initial show.
And last question I have for you, so I won't keep you here too long. Is how are you? You're 2.5 weeks out now.
2.5 weeks out now. Yeah.
How are you feeling 2.5 weeks before this show compared to the last time?
That's weird. I was thinking of that like today as well, and I was looking back on videos because I was trying to delete them because I have no storage on my phone, and I was still like I'm enjoying it as much as the last time. As I said, this time it is a little bit harder. It's a little bit more intense. I don't know, this just feels like there's more on the line this time. But I was happy out the last time. I loved prep. Loving this prep as well. Tired, yeah. Flat, yeah. But I know what I have to do. Like, I know I have to get the work done. And I think it's a lot of it is like a mental game with yourself. Do you know what I mean? And sometimes you can talk yourself out of doing something or say, oh, you're not up for this or you don't have the energy for that. But mood-wise, I'm still pretty happy, like. and I know I can do anything that I put my mind to. So it's just about locking in. And I know it's only 2.5 weeks away. So I'm like, right, the end is near. Yeah, and I'm getting, like, my nerves are becoming less and my excitement is becoming a little bit more. So that's good. Yeah. Do feel a little bit brain dead most of the time, but that's to be expected. And no carbs right now. So since Friday, it was like counting down the hours. But no, I feel good. And I'm just prioritizing sleep because I can be a fucker for sleep. Like, I think I can survive on 5 hours a night, but we can't. So we're upping that to 7 and I'm noticing a big difference. So yeah. Oh, it's still so awkward.